here together, and then we sing the going forth version at the end. So I invite you to rise in body or spirit as we sing together, and the lyrics will be on the monitor.
Good morning. The flame we are about to light this morning, the flame of our chalice this morning, is a symbol of warmth and brightness and our connections. The flame lights the way back together again from our separate summer lives, and it lights also our way forward into the new church year of promise and renewal.
Would you join me in the words of our affirmation of covenant? They're on the screen. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to serve others in community, to care that all souls shall grow into harmony with creation. Thus do we covenant with one another.
To the Unitarian Universalist Church of Las Cruces on this rather warm August day. And it's a promise of rain. Well, it's always a promise of rain, right? We live in the desert. We welcome those of you in the sanctuary and also those of you who are joining us on Zoom today. I'm Charlie Scholes, co-chair of the Sunday Service Committee, and one of your service associates today. Our service leaders and the picnic hosts are the membership committee, and let's see, what else? Oh, our director of music, of course, is Catherine Massey. She's joined by the UUCLC choir back from their summer hiatus. Want to give them a hand? All right. Very good. We're also being assisted by Elwin Nunn on the video camera, and by Chris Neal Wallace, he's our Zoom operator and also operating the audio. Okay, and then today the greeters are Carol Stanfill, Diane Lee, and Robert Severance. We're all delighted to be with you today. If you are visiting us today, we'd like to meet you. If you're in the sanctuary, please rise in body or spirit, and I'll bring the mic to you, and you can tell us who you are and where you're from. If you're on Zoom, please wait for a moment, and then you can open your Zoom camera and mic, and we'll chat with you there. Are there any visitors today? There's visitors. Okay, hold on just a moment. Are we on here? Oh, we are. Oh, good. Good morning.
Dee and Bill Skillman, he said I could talk, but
Okay.
I always do.
You have to hold the microphone to your mouth.
You can't hear me.
No,
Oh, okay.
otherwise.
All right. Anyway, that's Bill, and I'm Dee Skillman, and we're from Santa Fe, but we just have a house down here now, too. So
Oh, good.
we're visiting.
Visiting from Santa Fe. Thank you. Wonderful. Anyone else? Okay. No one on Zoom. All right. You'll notice I'm wearing my squeaky shoes. That's to keep me awake while I'm walking. Anyway, if you are visiting but you're shy, you want to fill out a visitor's card at the table in the foyer. And if you're online, please leave your information in the chat box so we can contact you with further events from our congregation. Let's see. A reminder, be sure and read the announcements on the back of your order of service. Would you turn to the back of your order of service right now and read those announcements? Actually, it's only one. The reason I mention that is because one of our congregants told me that nobody reads the announcements on the back of the order of service. I don't think that's true, but now we've covered that, right? Cool. Okay. I also have one short announcement from Jan Thompson. You ready? Here it is, short.
Yeah, I know you're all going to be eager to get to the picnic after the service, but I hope that you will pause long enough to view the artwork that has been donated to us by Beloved Community, which is going out of business. They were supposed to be our Change for Change recipient this next quarter, but that's being changed. Anyway, they provide services for young adult people with autism and cognitive disabilities, and they have done a marvelous job for 7 years, but they're shutting down. Their artwork was collaborative, done by over 50 people. Some of them, I hope, are going to be here today. Please engage with them and let them know how honored we feel that they have donated these art pieces to us. The art was displayed, was exhibited at the Doñana Arts Council for a month at a time, each of the two smaller pieces in the front. And our RE is eager to get the Beloved Community mural into the RE building because our 8th principle urges us to create beloved community.
Thank you, Jan. All right. So after the service, I want you to join us for a picnic outside under the tents, and this is sponsored also by the membership committee. All right? And I think we're done. Thank you all for joining us.
This morning marks ingathering, a very special Sunday in the life of our church. It's also the opportunity for us to have water communion. We gather in communion to worship at the corner of our year. This morning we carry love and hope and courageous faith, and we seek to renew our covenant with one another. We remind ourselves of the home we share, at a home we come back to, whether after a long or short absence, a home we welcome all to make their own, a home of love, of hope, and faith. As we gather ritually this morning, carrying gifts of our summer, symbols of the water that we have been present with, and which has been present to us. These symbols may call to mind light summer showers, thunderstorms, dewy mornings and misty evenings, or moments at ocean sides, pool sides, riversides, lakesides, swimming, fishing, hiking, strolling, and who we were with while there, even if we were alone. Perhaps we found ourselves in the presence of water during a moment of grief, or birth, or rebirth. We reflect upon what we have brought with us to these moments and places, in backpacks and coolers, surely, but more so what spiritual, emotional, and other baggage we carried, and what we did with it while we were in these watery places and moments. Did the water's resiliency inspire you, or its serenity? Maybe its waxing and waning tides, the music of its motion, or the silence of its sleep. Did you feel the interdependence of all existence coming alive in these moments? Some of you may have had the gift of a momentary spiritual epiphany. Others of you, a growing awareness of how this very water is like the strands of the web, and how the web is us. Everything. How glorious, how sacred, how peaceful. And this morning we have an opportunity to share with one another the waters that remind us of particular places and people that we've been with, things that we've done over the summer. It's our opportunity to blend these waters together as a symbol of our community. And I invite you to come forward. Share your water. Blend it with others.
Wake us to the path, wash us in the mystery. wash us in the mystery of ocean, stream, and shout. Holy waters make us new. Holy waters make us whole. Holy waters make us free. Holy waters make us one. Make us one. Make us one.
Please join me in saying the words to complete our water communion. You'll find them on the slide. May our gathering together this morning be a blessing for one and all. May it inspire us to a year of hope and love and courageous faith. And may we walk that year in the full awareness as often as possible of the blessed ties that bind us each to all. Amen.
Our opening hymn is "Oh Yes We Come" by UU composer Joyce Poley. She always writes a version that allows the congregation to sing harmony. So I'd like to teach you that, the tune of the chorus and then the harmony, and I invite you to sing that when we sing the hymn together. Okay, so altos, do you remember that pitch? They're going to sing a call, and we're going to respond to theirs. Okay, so. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. And there's a higher part. Let me just. Yeah.
Oh, yes, we come.
You had the alto start.
Oops.
We want to get it right because otherwise it gets way too low. Okay. Oh, okay. Take us. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. And there's a nice low part. Go ahead. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. Okay, so pick one of those parts and let's just sing that all together. Oh, yes, we come.
Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together we come together in faith. Look to the prophets and the holy books, ancient voices pointing the way. Words of wisdom come in every time and tongue, and every faith has something to say. Oh, yes,
Oh, yes, we come together, faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come together in faith. Listen in silence to the beating heart, inner voice of deep mystery. For within our minds are doors of many kinds, and each and every one has a key.
oh, yes, come together in faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. We are the keepers of the sacred web. Mother Earth is calling our name. We will celebrate what love and life create and sanctify her holy domain.
Oh, yes, we come together in faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come together in faith. Standing together, we can right the wrongs, changing words of love into deeds. From our common ground, we'll turn a world around and testify to what we believe. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith.
When we look deep in one another's eyes, and we know that God is within, we will come to see our common destiny, and peace on earth will surely begin.
Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith. Oh, yes, we come. Oh, yes, we come. We come together in faith.
Good morning, church. I'm the chair of the membership committee. And And I have all of the committee here with me this morning, except for Lori Miller, who's setting up platters for the picnic. So I'd like to introduce all of them, and then we're all going to tell you what we've been working on and what we're going to be working on in the future. So this is Carol Stanfill, Lindsay Neal, Kathy Cox, Reverend Nancy Anderson, Mark Hohenstrider, and Mark Zakonrak. So I'm going to start off by looking at my own script. And Mark? Why don't we start down there and work?
I'm reorganizing the Sunday Greeter program and recruiting new greeters. If you want. Okay, I'm reorganizing the Sunday Greeter program and recruiting new greeters.
And we are increasing opportunities for more socialization in the church.
We're sending all visitors a personal welcome note.
And we'll be having more new U classes for everyone.
We're going to continuously review church data to ensure that it is up to date and correct. You can make changes to your address and phone numbers in the in-fellowship online, or you can just contact me by phone or email or in person. Should I read Lori's?
We're going to hold regular new member dinners.
We're going to individually reconnect with members and friends we miss seeing in church. In addition, we're going to actively work at integrating visitors, new members into the life of the church. We're also reinstituting radical greeting. We started that many years ago, and it dropped a little bit by the wayside. Radical greeting simply means that you're all greeters, even if you're not standing at those doors. If you see someone you don't know, please, please say hello to them. Let them know where the important things are, like the restrooms, the coffee, maybe something about some of our nicest programs, our most fun programs, and also who the members of the committee are if they want to talk to us. Thank you. We hope you'll be at the picnic outside.
The operations and outreach of our church need your input and contributions. In a moment, the greeters will pass among you with the offering baskets. But before they do that, I'd like to let you know that we support organizations identified by the Social Justice Committee with our Change for Change program. This quarter's recipient for our Change for Change donations is Safe Haven Animal Sanctuary. The actual change you place in the basket will go to that program. If you write a check, note that it's for the Change for Change recipient. As you give for your spiritual well-being. Give out of love. Give because you care, not out of obligation. Know that what you give, you receive. Be well.
Please rise in body or spirit for the closing hymn, Gathered Here for Going Forth.
Our closing words this morning are from the UUA. In gatherings, we are stirred like the leaves of the fall season, rustling around sacred trees, tossed hither and yon, until we come to rest together, quietly and softly. We come to gather strength from each other. We come to give strength to each other. We come to ask for strength from the Spirit of all that is and is not.
It is time to extinguish the flame. Please join me in these words. We extinguish the flame, but not the light.